So I think what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and save the game. Okay, awesome. Let's go back to the main menu real quick. Let's go into creative mode real fast. Just fly around and kind of like envision what we want to do or where we want to do. I feel like it would just be easier to have an aerial vantage point. So we want creative. I don't really care about having bugs on. Well, we'll put creative bugs. I don't care.
Alley hoop.
Flyby. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a test world. Antbassador is a is a mutation? Is that like a special one for your kind demeanor and actions, a bridge between species, have granted you a place amongst the ants. Ooh, nice. That must be new. Over to field station. I don't know, can I like how do I access the handy guy here? Go. I don't know if I can how far away I can go. Yeah, I'm still convinced that this should be like, I don't think I should be able to like go this far away from my character, mind you, in like the main game, but you should have a point where you can tame a gnat like after you get through the early game of like getting all the lab. I don't want to look in the hole. I don't want to spoil anything. We're gonna say that we're not doing this to spoil anything. We're just doing this for convenience of looking where we want to make our base. But they should have this as a thing where you can tame a gnat, maybe make it very difficult, but then once you have them, like, to just... So if, like, my character's on the lily pad right here, maybe have, like, the distance be, like, right here. Like, I can't go too far away from the character, but it'll just help me build. I mean, how hard would that have been? Okay, so... we know the hole that's there. We're going to kind of have a bridge that goes this way. Kind of lines up with the hole. I don't know if I mean, depending on what's in the hole, we're not going to go see what's in the hole, but depending on what's in the hole, we might actually make it at... I don't know if that level would be good enough to fly up a little bit. Probably needs to be a little higher than the hole. Yeah, it's going to have to be a little higher than the hole. Ideally, I am going to want a bridge, though, that, like, connects up to the main yard here, just for convenience. Because we won't really need a zip line to go over here. But, like, we'll have, like, a bridge. Like, lines up. I guess we have to, like, deal with that. But we'll have to maybe have it go, like, right here. Goes, like, straight to the oak tree. So knowing that there's going to be a bridge right here... I can see two locations for our actual house. Either right over here where intent said that, you know, their base is, or over here, but I don't really like the pool thing. And I'm also pretty sure that there's some mosquitoes over here. I know there's mosquitoes over here. Hello, Mr. B. Bye, Mr. B. So I feel like this is probably going to be the winning candidate. But we also, again, we also have to make it look like it's going to be like a foundation like actually matters here. So there's going to be a bridge here. We can use some of these lily pads for other structures. I mean, we'll make a small town. Like, I'm not... by town, I mean, like, I can imagine at least 3 different structures. One for storage. One for, like a kitchen food place. With maybe a little farm attached to it. I don't want to build like a separate farm. We're not going to make different outposts. But Maybe those structures should be on these lily pads here. Or over here on these guys right over here as well. Like a couple of them right here, maybe. One for sure on this lily pad, one for sure on that lily pad. Maybe a structural support right here connecting these three. And then like out. Hoping I can get rid of this. I don't know if this is able to get rid of, but we could have our house like kind of in the middle here. Like the house is going to have to be near either this group of lily pads or this group of lily pads for us to like link it up so that it kind of has some sort of support. I think it's going to come down to whether or not we can get rid of this. I don't know if we can, if that will like go away permanently or if it's going to respawn all the time. Or I should assume that it's going to respawn all the time. But we could have our house like right over here-ish. Build a few things on these lily pads here, like different areas of the base. Or we could use this over here. This has a little bit more space, though, that does not have potential hazards that won't go away. If we put it here, we can link it up to, like, these two. And then have our different structures right over here. This would also be really close to the bridge. Yeah, maybe it would be good to have it right here. You know, attach something to these two lily pads to make it look like it should be stable. Because the house that we make is not going to be too big. The house that we make is going to be, like, for all of our cozy stuff. It's not going to be for, like, we're not making, like, a massive castle here. Point is, we're going to have, like, a small cozy area, some bridges that link to, you know, probably have a link up to here, go out there, have a bridge that goes like this. That will link up to structure here, structure here, structure here, that sort of thing. And then obviously some sort of way to get up to the bridge or, you know, stuff like that. We might have, I'm not quite sure where we would put like a bridge to get back to the mainland over there, but because then the idea would be if we have our little house here, we could almost have like the front porch facing the house. I feel like this would not be too good of a view. We're going to have buildings over here, so that's not going to be... I mean, we could have it, like, right here. We'd eventually end up with a bridge. It's bridge or roses is going to be our... We don't have to decide that now, because obviously we're going to build whatever, and this particular house can be somewhat torn down because we're not making a larger structure with the house. We might just like redesign it to like face a certain way. Using nat sheets? No, I'm just using the nat to get a good layout. We finished the pond lab, and I'm just trying to decide where we're gonna build. But it's just easier for like being able to see from the air. So I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna go with. We could probably make a little land bridge from that rock that comes out, that links up with this structure, that structure, that structure, and then our little house cozy area will be right here. And, you know, we'll maybe face it towards the oak tree to start, but then I actually don't know. Can I construction radio? I want to put a buoyant foundation down real fast. Okay, so there is kind of, although we do kind of have to have it link up or try to link up with whatever we build. So it's probably gonna have to be like that. So we're looking at, yeah, that'd probably be good. I think that's good. Let's go with that. We'll start by we should probably just be able to jump our way over here. Start right here, put something down, link it up to here, and we'll build a little bridge of flotation things for now out to here, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, cool. All right, we got a plan. We've got a plan. All right, let's head back home. I think we probably need to gather some pebbles, some clay. We're going to use those as like foundation pieces, kind of clamp onto the lily pads there. I didn't see. Could you build? Can we hold on? I probably should before I like have all these grandiose ideas. We probably should make sure we can actually build on the lily pad. I think we can. You can like put a non-floating piece on a lily pad, can't you? No. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Awesome. And we didn't cheat with the gnat. I was very curious about the hole up there, but we'll wait till we get up there legitimately. Do I have any water? I have no water. Whoopsie. Switch to canteen. Why are you not? Oh my god, I deposited the canteen. Okay, I'm a doofus. You know, mathematically, by now, you should have at least had at least one good roll. Statistically speaking. Hi, puppy. Tenchi, we need some help. Hi. How are you? Feeling a little bit better? Huh? Yeah? Feeling a little bit better now? Apparently what I need to do is I need to get one of them, like, large dog beds that I could, like, sit in it with her. So I was watching, someone yesterday, their dog was just going nuts. And, like, needed to give the dog attention. The dog was just like, I need attention, I need it now. He had like one of those like huge dog beds that you can basically sit in it with the dog, and they had like a little mini pet session. Oh, bless you. That's what we need to do. You set up a dog petting station. I am not going in the right direction. Go this way.
Safety first.
Okay, so what do we need for these foundational pieces? Well, I mean, we are gonna need, probably need clay. What do you guys think? Would clay work better? Clay would probably work better for like a little foundation piece on the lily pad, right? We need to go on a clay gathering expedition next. We have plenty of other stuff. I heard a ding. Where is our canteen? Turn hot deposit off on that one. And let's get ready to go get some clay. Water nearby. Hopefully we'll find some on the way. 2 o'clock, we should have more than enough time to grab like a ton of clay. Hooray! There we go. All right. Playtime. That way we can put some, like a few clay foundations down, and then we'll use like some scaffolding to connect it to the buoyant foundations that we're gonna have. That'll hopefully provide some sort of stability.
Feeling refreshed.
That'll make the structure look like it's, you know, sound. I mean, connecting everything eventually will probably, you know, accomplish the same exact thing. Especially if we're gonna make like a couple different buildings. Whoops, daisy. Almost a little too far.
Armoring up.
Ow. Where's he? Oh, I'm like, I can't see him because I'm not in first person right now. Like how the sound effect makes it sound like I'm breaking something. Rock cracker. Try to see if we can fill our inventory with clay.
really good.
$39 out of 40. Anything in here?
My parents never let me have soda.
No, nothing in here. Inventory full. Okay.
Armor protection, engage.
All right, so we'll put all this stuff like in a chest, and we'll just take the chest with us, and we'll go start building. You watch. What'll end up happening is I will put all the stuff in a chest, and then I'll take the wrong chest. Hope that's the oak tree. I think my game plan is we're gonna build this new house, which will be our, primary house going forward. Then we'll do preparations for the like I kind of want to do all the labs before I get too crazy building large structures. Because I want to like unlock the other pallet. It'll be easier to build the lumber yard. That stuff. I don't know if I need any lily pad wax. I'll put them in here.